Good morning, students. Welcome to this new edition of your video class. Today, we will learn about, we have already learned about what is biotechnology in our last video. Now, where are these biotechnology applied? This is a very interesting and important chapter for you, where you will come to know about the various applications of these technologies. So, we will start with what happens. Biotechnology has given us useful products like microbes, as you have already know this, plants and animals. We got several microbes for the beneficial use. Then plants. We have made many plants through biotechnology. We have applied biotechnology to the plants to get extra production, extra plants, and long living fruits and vegetables. Animals, we have applied biotechnology in the life of animals also, where we can get different variety of good quality breed of animals. We can increase the population of animals through artificial breeding. We can increase the population of poultry products through artificial breeding. So these are the fields where we have used biotechnology for the betterment of the nutritive products of the human beings. Basically, everything is done for the benefit of the human beings. Why do we increase the life of plants, the good quality plants, the fruits, the grains? Because human beings are using it. Day by day the population is growing, therefore we need lots of food grains, vegetables, plants, and we depend on the natural way, then most of the people will go hungry. So technology is applied in the field of plants, in the field of animals. So have you followed where technologies are applied? In plants, animals, microbes. Now how they are applied? Genetic application in the field of agriculture. First let us see, we take the plants, genetically modified crops. What is this genetically modified crop? Some genes are altered, as you have seen in the last chapter, genetic engineering. So this genetic engineering is practiced in the plants, where we remove certain things that, like some fruits and vegetables, they do not last long, maybe for a day or two, or say a week. Now, if we lose such nutritive fruits and vegetables within a few days, then it will be a loss for the farmers, for the human beings. So, agricultural scientists have produced genetically modified grains, vegetables, where they have increased the life of these type of crops. Later on we will see what are the genetically modified crops. Like you see, the rice, they have increased the production of rice through this genetically modified process. They have prepared several vegetables like the tomatoes. They have increased the shelf life period of the tomatoes. What is shelf life period? That means they stay longer and they do not rot very soon. So this is called genetically modified crops. Agriculturists have applied this in their fields and we get good quality. You must have heard about the hybrid crops. Hybrid crops are nothing but the genetically modified crops. Then in wastewater treatment, earlier, millions and millions of gallons of wastewater were thrown out in the river and sea. Now, through the help of the microbes, we are able to purify the water and we have used those wastewater for the production, for the agricultural production in the fields, in the farms with the help of microbes. Energy production. Even in the field of energy production, that is, we get the fuels, the energy that is used, here even biotechnology are used, like we prepare many things from the waste products. Then food processing industry is a huge industry where biotechnology is applied and we get very nutritive foods. You must be knowing some of them. Let us discuss what is food processing. Food processing is a large industry in a country like India where the population is very high. So we need lots of food. If the farmers toil the year long in their fields, but if their products are wasted, then their toil, hard work will also be wasted. So scientists, agriculturists have found out ways how to preserve the food for a longer time or how to preserve the fruits and vegetables for a longer time. We can prepare many food items which we can keep them for several days. Like we can make pickles, jam, jelly, etc. and preserve the fruits and vegetables. Again, in the food industry, not only we have to increase the production, but also we have to supply with the nutrients, vitamins. So what the agriculturists have done, they have increased the vitamin in the food. They have fortified the salt with the iodine. You must have heard iodized salts. What have they done? They have added iodine to the salt because salt is a common thing which is used by everyone, the rich and the poor. So why iodine is necessary, as you have already studied that iodine is useful to prevent the disease like goiter. So this is called fortification. Fortification means adding of any nutrients to the product and it can be consumed by the mass for preventing them from certain diseases. So food processing, like the scientists have prepared many varieties of rice where they have added vitamin B12, B6, B2, which are essential for our life. Then they have prepared certain varieties of other food products, the soya bean, which has high content of protein. So in this way we have, in the food industry, we have applied this technology and we have achieved many things, like we have increased the protein content of our food, which is very essential for the wear and tear of our body, for the growth of our body. Then bioremediation, that means in the field of medicine also we have used several technologies of and we have created lots of medicines synthetically for the use. Then you must have followed in these fields application of biotechnology is used. Now, there are several types of insects, bacteria, viruses which destroy the plant, and we don't get the required amount that is used by the people, or we cannot earn money through them. So scientists have found out certain things or certain microbes which can be used for to kill the bacteria so that they don't destroy the plants, and we can get good amount of money by selling it. Like the cotton. Cotton is very important in our life. It is required for several purposes. You know well, they are for clothes and other purposes. But if you don't get the fibers of the cotton longer, then we cannot use it to prepare yarn from it. And there are certain insects which eat the cotton bolls and they destroy the fiber. And there was a loss for the farmers who harvested the cotton. So scientists found out a way how to kill the insects, those who destroy the cotton bolls. So BT cotton, you all know what is BT cotton. It is an improved variety of cotton where Bacillus thuringiensis is used. A kind of bacteria is used to kill another type of bacteria or insects. Those insects which eat the cotton bolls, and we don't get a good quality of fiber. Here, Bacillus thuringiensis is introduced in the plant genetically, and when the bacteria or the insect they eat those bolls, some type of proteins are created by these bacteria, and when those insects they consume the cotton boll, their alimentary canal, earlier they are in the inactive stage. Later on, when they are eaten by the insect, the guts or the alimentary canal of the insect where this protein enters gets activated, and then the insect is killed. So the bacterium produces proteins that does not kill the insect. It produces a toxin. When ingested by the insect, this inactive toxin is activated in the alimentary canal and the bacteria dies. So, BT cotton today is used worldwide and we get good quality of cotton nowadays. This is also an application of biotechnology. Then earlier I told you about the tomato, flavor variety of tomato. Nowadays we get good quality tomatoes and their shelf life period has also increased. Why? Because they have added something to the tomato. They have applied some biotechnology and their life has been increased. Then golden rice. This is a variety of rice where the vitamin B is added to the rice. They are known as golden rice. Some vitamin B that is very useful for human beings are added to this rice and they are called golden rice. Insulin is also prepared artificially through biotechnology. When transgenic animals, many animals are prepared in the laboratory and they are used for the experiment of the scientists like mice, rabbits, small animals, guinea pigs. They are used for the application of this biotechnology. So many varieties of animals they are known as transgenic animals, which you will learn further. Then study of diseases. In the field of diseases, we have achieved too many things. That is, now we can easily find out the different medicines that can be used to cure the diseases, the dreadful disease like AIDS, where ELISA test is performed to find out that the person is suffering from a disease called AIDS, which is a dreadful disease. Then several types of vaccines are prepared for curing a disease. You must have seen that there are so many vaccines which are applied to the small kids, and this is also technology which is applied in the field of disease. In this way, you will learn several other things about the application of biotechnology in the field of plants, animals, and microorganisms which we have. And this has helped us increasing our farm products, our animal products, and many other useful medicines are prepared. So you must have got some idea about this chapter. Later on, you can read it from your books, the details about this topic. And today it's the end of this chapter. Thank you.